You're not gonna beat me, dude. Oh, yes I am. By the way, great job on the new TV. Yeah, I know it's small, but it's something. Man, I love Halo 3. Yeah, dude, Halo 3 is such a fun game. Huh? Let's go! I won! Bro? Oh, you weren't even paying attention. On to the toy review. You know, this is why we don't play games together often. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your boy Joe, and today we'll be taking a look at the Jazwares Halo Infinite Master Chief. Now, when it comes to Xbox, I love it. You know, it is one of my favorite consoles, way better than PlayStation in my opinion. And, you know, not to start, whole console wars, but that's just my opinion. That's what I think about it. And overall, one of the best games that I find on Xbox is Halo. I've played Halo 3 and Halo Infinite. I haven't gone to the rest of them, but that's what I do plan on getting in the future. I do plan on getting to those. Anyways, looking at the figure, the painting and sculpting is amazing. Getting to the overall detail, the slight greenish hue on the inner part of the armor there, and the reflectiveness of the visor there is just absolutely nice. Like, look at that. Not many figures have that. And then there's the 117, his Spartan code. I think that's what it's called. Please don't get angry at me in the comments. The overall nice detail. Pretty great looking figure. There's the Microsoft Jazwares. I really wish they didn't have to put it here. Maybe they could have put it on the foot. But speaking of the feet, they got some nice detail on the bottom. But enough talking about this figure. We'll get to that later. And let's get to this figure's accessories. When it comes to this figure's accessories, he has a decent amount, which look pretty interesting. Starting with the weapons that come in this figure, here we have the plasma pistol. When looking at it, it actually doesn't look too bad. Let me see. Yeah, there's a big hole, but that's for a little feature I will mention and talk about later. Getting closer to its detail. Nice blue right there. I can see the print on mine's a little bit off, but that's okay. The sculpt on this is amazing. Really loving this sculpt. It really captures how accurate it is in the game, which I'll put right here. And I'll hold side set so you can see how accurate it can, how they look together. On to the next weapon, you have the assault rifle. That is, one of the earliest guns that you can see in Halo. Detailing is great. Looks absolutely fantastic. Maybe I wish they could have made it a little more accurate to the game, which I'll put right here. Yeah, you can see the differences between the two. But overall, it's a really great gun. Kind of thin. I wish I could have made it, a little more accurate. I'll put like a first-person view right here. But yeah, if you want, it kind of looks like you're holding the gun, like reloading it. Anyways, let's get on to this figure's hands. Starting off with these open hands, these fisted hands, these grabby hands, and this singular two-fingered hand. Now, this figure doesn't come with that many accessories, so I went ahead to give him one of the, Halo pistols that I actually do own on my own. Now, that was it for this figure's accessories, but what is a figure without some good posability? So starting off here, we have his head. He looks up that far, which is pretty decent, not bad. He looks down that far, which again is really good. Side to side, all around, swivel at the base, then head to the neck. Arms go out that far. They're kind of loose. I noticed they're really loose, but that's probably just because of the copy of my figure. That probably doesn't happen with a lot of other figures. There is a swivel at the bicep right here. My finger. Yeah, you can see how it's kind of hard to do it without twisting the overall shoulder joint. Double joints at the elbow. Single hinge at the hand, and which allows for a good swivel. Swivel at the not much of a swivel at the midsection, actually. It's not that much mobility. I don't think that's natural. Oh. Not sure that was supposed to happen. Go ahead and pop that back on. Looks like there's little to no articulation in the midsection. Let's see that spread. Not much. the figure can kick out that far, kicks back none, double jointed knee, which kind of breaks the sculpt. Really wish this part could have been smaller, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they just want to capture the overall accuracy. But I don't know what's going on in the heads of Jazwares, so who am I to judge? Single joint at the foot, which allows for a good amount of pivots. And there's a single toe bend. One cool thing about this figure is that it has a way to hold its weapons. As in, if you pop this little part out and you flip it around, some pretty decent weapon storage can happen. So you go ahead and pop this in there. And boom, now he's has the weapon up to his side. The only downside is that it doesn't hold well, which means you could lose it easily, which is what I'd rather not happen. And that's on the same side, and that's the same thing on the other side, and the back too, which you could pop up this little, there you go, got it out. See, as you can see, this little peg, you flip it around, and there you go. Now you have weapon storage for his assault rifle. Go ahead and flip it around, and there you go. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good on Master Chief. You go ahead and pop that off, and careful, because you could lose this. I almost just did. Anyways, go ahead and pop that back on. And that's pretty much it for its articulation and little minor details. Let's say we stop talking about this figure's accessories and articulation, and let's get on to its size comparison time. Here he is next to my last review, the amazing Yamaguchi bootleg Spider-Man. Here he is next to the Figma Doomslayer. Here he is next to the SH Figure Arts Iron Man Mark 6, Fortnite, and here he is next to Lightning McQueen. Overall, my final thoughts on this figure is that it's not bad. It's a pretty good figure if you don't want to spend a lot of money on the Sentinel, and if you want a pretty good, decent-sized Master Chief. Overall, it's a really great figure. I've said that before. The only thing it lacks in is articulation in the midsection, but overall, you can ignore that. Anyways, that's all the time I have for today. Look good, stay safe, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.